I even saw like a clip of like a lady there with like 3 of her kids protesting. Kids are expected to be in school, man. The fuck?
Yeah. Oh, God. By continuing with this program, you have therefore agreed to take zero offence to what is being said. After all, it is called Don't Get Offended. Duh. And we are back.
Good to be back.
Oh, man.
It's good to be back.
A lot's happened, bro.
You know what? Every time we go off the air, right, I swear.
The universe just does a madness.
It just kicks off. Everything just kicks off. The world just kicks off in a different way. And it's just like never before. Like just madness. There's too much to go through, I guess.
It's just insane what is going on.
It is.
I think what we're going to do, how was your week, bruv? How has life been?
Life. Do you know what? Life has been very, very busy. Working on a big project at work, and it's been ridiculously busy. I've been working till 10 o'clock at night, man. That's some nights, man, and it's just
long.
And
but you got to do it.
Yeah, and even like having dreams of work in my dream. Like working out stuff in my dream. Waking up middle of the night to do the feed for my little princess.
Oh, man.
And then going back to sleep and then going back into the same dream of thinking about work.
Yeah.
Like you kind of want like that kind of break, like that separation, but it goes straight back into the same dream.
Yep.
I'm like, this don't happen, man.
Yeah.
So that's where I know I've been working hard, man. I've been working hard. But other than that, kids are good, missus good, family's good, everyone's good.
Good.
Yeah, man. Household's good. I think that's the key.
That's all that matters, really.
Yeah. Little ones have got coughs going on at the moment, but I know a lot of people's got coughs right now, so
yeah,
it is what it is, man. But yeah, they're all good.
Good, man.
Can't complain, man.
Good. That's what I'm talking about, bruv. We just need to just get through.
That's it, man. That is it.
Get through, man.
What about you, man?
Legs better.
Yeah, man.
Legs healed up. I feel a lot
man
better.
was carrying the stuff as well, man.
I feel back. I had a house full of birthdays last week. 3 birthdays in space of a week, and it was just long.
Yeah.
So now my bank account is happy for the rest.
Yeah, and your bank account is happy.
Yeah. Well, it's upset, but it's happy I've rested it.
Oh, okay.
Visa was like, what's going on here? Like, why are you spending? Stop. So that's what I've been doing. I've just been dealing with birthdays for the past week and a half.
Happy birthdays, man.
It's just been insane. So I'm quite happy now the house is quiet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's not a lot going on. It's just quiet.
Yeah, I hear you.
And that's what I'm happy about, man. But you know what? We're going to get straight in, bruv. Let's just get straight in.
Yeah.
No point, man. You know what I mean? This is Don't Get Offended for the new listeners, the old listeners, and the part-time listeners. This is Don't Get Offended. My name is John Alexander. Let's get it.
All praises to the Most High, Yahuwah, His Son Yahushua Hamashiach, and blessed by the Ruach HaKodesh is Chris Samuels here to pod. Let's do this. Just don't get offended. Someone's going to get offended either way or you know.
We ain't doing our jobs.
That's what the title's about, innit, at the end of the day.
Sorry.
You get me?
Let's get it, man.
And don't forget to follow on socials as well, man.
So, you know what? I think we're going to start on a bit of a Debbie Downer. This week, a young girl, 15-year-old girl, got stabbed. She was stabbed trying to defend her friend against her ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
You know when you see things like that, it kind of just... You realise how messed up this world is. Like, there's 2 ways to look at this. Everybody's life's messed up right now.
Yeah.
His life right? Her life, well, she's not even here. So her family's life, his family, everyone's lives is just for that one stupid moment. Because let's face facts, right? And this is what a lot of kids don't understand today.
Yeah.
Because where the information is so instant, they don't understand. Like, name your girlfriend in school, bruh. You can't, because you don't care.
Yeah.
You don't care.
Yeah.
Right? And whatever he was upset, this is no way justifying it, because what he did is wrong, and I'm gonna go around to that in a minute. But I'm trying to hammer home the point of, he's ruined his life. He's taken a life for something that will mean nothing in a year's time.
Yeah, yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
It may feel the world is ending. Oh, you know, my girlfriend split up with me, blah, 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 blah. But it means nothing within a year's time. You know what I mean? What's going on, bruv? Colin's just arrived in the studio, man. We're talking about the girl that got stabbed. I know it's a bit of a Debbie Downer. You've just arrived, but that's where we're at. So what I'm saying is, it's like...
1, 2, 1, 2.
Hold on. Say it again, bruv.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. So
Uno.
what I'm saying is, it's like he's made this mistake. It's not even a mistake. He's made this... I don't even know what to call it. Error in judgment? I don't even know. But you've ruined everybody. Like, his trajectory is changed. She's not even here. So her family is now mourning someone that they shouldn't be mourning.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She's a 15-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
I mean, obviously, hearing the story, it was never pleasant. It's something that you don't want to hear. Obviously, you think of your own kids as well.
Yep.
Straight away, that's what I thought.
Yep.
And obviously, you think of, you know, the generation. Why someone said, oh, you know, he was carrying he had flowers and a note for her.
For who?
But, for the ex-girlfriend.
So where did it escalate into him stabbing her?
I think there were so many stories that came out at the time, but I think that the end story is that she's the friend of the ex-girlfriend.
Yeah,
so
she was
stepped in.
defending her.
So, but someone said, but he had flowers and a note for her, but he also had a knife. Yeah, he also had a weapon. So it's like, what is it? I mean, for me, and you know what, thoughts and prayers go out to her and her family.
Obviously,
and,
100%, man. Yeah.
Who are going to have to deal with this? And it's like what you said, not in a bad way. It might mean nothing like this time next year. I think for the moment, everyone's going to talk about it now.
Yeah.
Publicly, in in conversations.
Yeah.
But in the next 4 weeks,
it's gone.
It's going to be forgotten about. Yeah. But then it's not going to be forgotten for the family that has to deal with it, that has to pick up the pieces. I see it as a thing where now I think it's more of a look. You can educate your children as much as you want. You can educate your daughters as much as you want about certain guys that they shouldn't be going for. Yeah. But I do feel that this especially like, these celebrities, they do glorify these bad guys, as
But that's always been though, isn't it?
It's always been.
Even back in our day, man.
Yeah.
It's always been.
Yeah.
But this is where the issue is. And the thing is that if you're going to, so girls have this, I notice it from a younger age. Girls have this tendency to like this bad boy image. When they go through all this heartbreak and everything, I've seen certain girls like on my Facebook, right, that have gone through with bad guys and they've ended up with a guy totally different to who you actually thought they'd ever be with.
Right.
Yeah, the complete opposite, because obviously they must have gone through some sort of heartbreak and that. And you can see they were going through stuff through their timelines and what the posts were all about and everything, and what the family setup would have been. But girls need to stop with this bad boy, because the thing is, this bad boy image or these bad boys, that they glorify, come with a whole load of bad things as well. There's a whole load of different behavior behind that. Who might know bad people, who might do bad things. Do you know what I mean? So it's like you're putting yourself in a situation where there could be a lot of danger behind it. Now, in this situation, the 15-year-old ex,
he was 17, isn't it? He's 17.
Had that mindset to not be with the guy no more. But unfortunately, the person that she was with has cost the life of her friend.
Yeah.
And this is when you start associating yourself with people who haven't got the heart in the right place, or who are doing or who are caught up in a different lifestyle. This is the repercussions of what could happen. And we don't want that for our kids. We don't want that for our children. I don't think anyone wants that for their children. But I think and this is why I'm not about the celebrities. I don't particularly hold great value for a lot of celebrities for other reasons. Anyway, I think I've said that multiple times on the show why, but because they don't hold good values that the younger generation should be looking for. The younger generation are chasing this clout thing, which is it doesn't seem like it's going away, because now the whole clout thing seems to be this social media influencers now, where I think a lot of people, I saw a lot of posts, took this opportunity of a 15-year-old getting stabbed and killed as an opportunity to build up their own profiles.
Well, I see a lot of people were saying, it's the same old thing where they say, oh, men need to do better and it's this whatever now. I'm not looking at that as a whole. Yes, it happens and older men are doing this, but you got to remember this is a 17-year-old boy.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the parents first and foremost.
Yeah.
I'm looking, my attention goes straight to him.
Number one.
Like, your mum, what's your household like? Your dad, is your dad about? Like, what men are in your family?
That's all they was talking about on GM, the GB Online. That's what they was talking about.
Because I don't think it's down to us.
No, it's not.
Because like a lot of people say, oh, the community, men in general need to, because this wouldn't have happened if men.
Always getting the blame.
No.
Always getting the blame. And you know what, Chris? Like, it's one thing. Sorry. Good evening, everyone. What you just said, has not been spoken about on any platform at all over the past 4 or 5 days. They're not talking about the image of bad boys. It's like, don't forget, when I used to trade outside the Beijing shopping centre, I see them everywhere, man. Yeah. These innocent girls hanging around with these little ruffians with like 27 degrees Celsius and these big massive puffer jackets.
Yep.
You know what these little some bitches are carrying down their trousers and their coats. Yep. They love them. They're hanging out with them. All the nerdy boys who's proper in their education, eating their KFC or eating a burrito from me, they're sitting on the bench, they're just not getting looked at. It's always the bad guys.
Yeah.
And all they want to talk about on the news is Sadiq Khan needs to do better. He's putting all his money into ULEZ and all this other stuff, but he's not putting money into police work, and we should be doing more, what's the word? Stop and search.
Yeah.
On like black kids. And that's all they talk. They're not talking about what you man are talking about now.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've heard it, and that's all that was rotating in my mind. Where are the parents? Yeah. How are you leaving a yard with a knife in your hand? If you carry that knife, you're bound to either use it or it's going to be used. Or it's going to be used on you.
Yeah.
Where is this coming from? All these kids, all their mindset is no one can disrespect me. I don't care if you're a girl or a brother or a next gang member. You ain't gonna disrespect me. That's what it's the whole inaccuracy of respect and disrespect.
Yeah.
That's all they care about.
Yeah. And they don't realise how minuscule it is.
Yeah, they'll put their crimes online. I heard about some guy stabbed at some other kid and he put it in a lyric on TikTok and went viral, bruv. This is the world we're living in now, bruv.
And the thing is, they don't understand what they're doing to themselves.
No.
Like, you're saying all of this, it looks great now. You get ratings now. 5 years later, when you hit 20, people are looking at you mad. Like, really?
Yeah.
You still on that? You know what I mean? And that's what people don't seem to understand. It's like, there's a big, big world out there. And you're limiting yourself to that.
Well, you know, all jokes aside, if you look at it further, Lake of Fire is calling, burn. And I think that's something that people don't look at. They live in this world and they stay in this world. For me, I'm living eternal
Outside
for the
of it.
eternal world. So what I do here, it's affecting my journey when I leave here. That's what I'm looking at. These kids ain't looking at that, and there's a lot of people who are not looking at that. And and there will be a day of judgment, and when that happens, and you've got your accounts that you're accountable for, it's not going to look good. So
How many teenagers this year? 16?
Yeah.
16 teenagers around London.
It's insane. I mean,
16 too many.
So here's a question. What's your opinion on stop and search? Because that's the biggest debate that I have at the minute.
Stop and search would work if you've got decent police officers.
Yeah.
And that's
It's
the
too corrupt.
The problem is, see, this is the problem. Whilst a part of me agrees with stop and search, I've also been a victim of stop and search for no reason.
Yeah.
So then it's like, then the argument goes back to the people we're employing to run these institutions. Can they be? How do we vet them? How do we make sure they're not gonna be racist? They're gonna, they're gonna treat the law. They're gonna take it give you a fair crack of the whip. They're not just. I mean, there was some police officers they'll stop and search you. They may even say to you, "Boom, like if you got something on you, I'll give you a minute to get rid of it."
Yeah.
And then they'll search you and let you go. Others will just search you random.
Yeah.
And then you're fucked. Even if you ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I've been stop at searched when I was living in Manor Park outside my house because they thought I didn't live at the house I was going into. Like, what are you standing outside of my road, like on my wall? What are you standing there for? This is my house.
Yeah.
And this is the thing. So the problem is the police is so corrupt.
Yeah.
What do you do? But the thing is, we're going to bring it on ourselves. Stop and search is going to happen. Make no mistake about it, right? Because this can't continue. And then at this point, we can't complain.
Another conversation that needs to be had is not just the people carrying knives, it's their friends who knows the people who's carrying the knives. I heard another thing online saying about how these kids, they'll go to school with the knives and there's like a little area in a ditch where they just put them in there and then they go to school. And then after school, they come and they just retrieve the shit.
That is organised.
That's what they do. They won't go into the classroom with the thing. They'll put it in an organised ditch or somewhere, and when they're done, they'll come back. Their friends know they carry it. Their friends know that they're either going to get in trouble or make some trouble, but they don't say nothing.
Okay, so
people don't speak up.
You want them to speak up on people that are carrying knives.
Snitching.
So there you go. And there's an
Just
element
the
of,
snitch
well,
roll.
if that guy's carrying, what's he going to do to me if he finds out I said X, Y, Z?
And you can't even do anonymous because they'll find out one way or another.
Yeah.
There you go. So it's a vicious circle, but we are heading for the stop and search again. We're heading for it. And the thing is, it's not only black people, but they're highlighting it. They're making it like it's only black people because you go up north, it's happening. It's white people.
All the time.
We're in London.
Because it's London. Yeah, because it's London, because it's the capital, because it's highlighted all the time. It's always
and
black.
this is why we really need to look at this, because the thing is, stabbings have been going on forever. Like they're making it, it's a pandemic. This shit was happening in the 80s when I was living in fucking Bow.
Yeah.
Like people were getting stabbed. There was no phones.
Yeah.
That's all it is. This has been going on for years. People have been getting stabbed. Right, so I hate it when they say, the epidemic's going on with this stabbing. No, it's been like this. You lot are just catching up now. What do we do? You got a 17-year-old boy. My thing is, parents need to be held accountable as well. That's just how I look at it.
Definitely.
That's how I look at it.
100%.
And that's where I'm starting. I don't want to hear people going on social media saying, oh, men, talk to your da-da-da-da-da. Yes, we know men in general, there is an issue. Like, certain men, they disrespect women, and as friends, we might not say nothing. We might, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But equally, in this particular scenario, right? He's a 17-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Done.
I've got to ask questions of what's going on at home. I want to know, because at the end of the day, if you're going to have children, why is it on us to raise them? Like, I don't expect anyone to raise my kid. I'm not going to... Obviously, if I saw it happening, I would have probably intervened, because I've done it several times before with people.
Yeah.
But equally, to put that on us, nah. He's a boy. So... where's your parents? What are they saying? We've heard nothing from them, and I think, to be honest, something should be said from them. I do.
Definitely. Do you know what? And I think, I don't know. I was going to say something, but I think that it might be a bit controversial, but I think...
Well, don't get offended, bro.
Let's hear it, bruv.
Nah, I shouldn't. I shouldn't promote it, but there needs to be some sort of punishment, a fearful punishment.
Well, I told you.
Of course.
Sending them to jail's too easy.
Fearful.
I think you do that, right? You front line as a soldier, and you serve out your time until whatever the expiry date is of a soldier. So say, like, I don't know, you can be a soldier right up till 40.
Yeah.
You go in every war. You go straight out to Ukraine. You go and help the Ukraine soldiers there. You go out there.
What?
Front line. No, but this is what I'm saying. It would scare them. Think about it.
Ukraine.
You're 17. Well, look,
Yeah.
that's the war we know about, right?
That's the war. That's all we've been spoken
Right?
about.
They've been
That's the
telling
war.
us
That's the
about.
war they're pushing. So we're gonna go with Ukraine, all right?
The one that started when the same season, every club had a yellow and blue kit
Yeah.
just before it started. That every
Right. Forget the
Right, it's
conspiracies
all
for the
right,
minute. Let's just stick with the war, right? I think send them frontline. If you're bad and you're bad, you know you want to take a life, well, go and do it for your country. Go on. All of a sudden, because you're facing people that have got nothing to lose and are willing to fight. So you take
That's
it
the
out,
most dangerous person to fight.
You taking out a little knife, they can look at you, bang. That's what they're gonna do. Right?
Yeah.
And this is what I think they should do, because I just
That's a
think,
good idea, though.
and if they don't let them progress through the army. No, you don't progress.
Yeah.
You stay right as a little
front line.
minion.
Yeah.
So if you survive front line, you go out again in the next one. Go out again.
Yeah.
Not again.
Because these kids, they ain't scared of the law. They ain't scared of police. They ain't scared of no one else but the other person carrying a knife. That's why they carry it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I just it's when I saw that on the news, it just broke my heart.
Mine too, boy.
Because there's a video going around of a like a little montage, and obviously she was on TikTok and they pull it all together, and it was just heartbreaking watching, because it was just like, happy girl, man.
All she was doing was sticking up for her mate.
And this is another thing, right? Where it's only like, I think about a couple of weeks ago, I said to Chloe, because there was an issue with one of her friends, and I know it's bad, but I said, don't get involved. Don't, for this very reason. Like, but they're being out of order. Yeah, well, you're not cut from your sister's cloth, so don't get involved.
Yeah.
Leave it.
And the issue is as well, like in that situation, this is why it's good not to get involved in other people's relationships, right? Because you'll be the one looking like a fool when they get back together. We've been there. You'll be the one.
We've stuck up for people and just
they get back together, and you look like an idiot.
Yep. And then you're the problem.
Yeah, you're the problem.
Been there.
So it's definitely not. But yeah, she, I think her heart was in the right place. Do you know what I mean?
No, 100%. And it's a shame she lost her life because of it. And the thing is, her friend now, because the thing is, there's so many people affected by his one stupid move.
His parents, his family, her family, her friend's family.
I did see Snapchat comments or something. I don't know how these came out quick, because usually anything happens with police and phones or anything like that, they don't release any information like that. But it was circulating that he was messaging friends, like to say, like, you know, what he done, and the friends were like, "Oh yeah, she deserved that." Like that, yeah. There's no remorse, like
there'll be remorse.
No remorse.
When he'll have remorse when he's sitting in the cell and it hits him. He's already and if he don't have remorse, he'll have remorse later on in life when his life's fucked.
Oh, definitely.
Can't even get a sweeping on the street job.
Oh, just like a Keefy B.
There you go. You know what I mean? It's crazy. But you know what? Thoughts and prayers to everybody involved, to be honest.
Yeah.
Everybody, including him, because it's mercy, man.
Yeah. And a message for him is repentance, man. You need.
I don't think he can even.
Everyone can.
He's
repent.
17. He can't spell it, bro.
Yeah, everyone can repent, but he needs to.
Bruv,
he needs to repent. He needs to. Seriously,
he's making my chances look colourful, right? I feel like this.
No. But what he done is a complete, for me, an abomination. You should not be doing anything like that.
I don't see.
Shouldn't be doing anything like that at all. And and whatever punishment comes his way will be deserved and justified.
Yeah.
It might not even be enough.
Army,
and the parents need to be held accountable. Lack of parenting, you know, father figure, something, you know.
Yeah, someone needs to take ownership and come out. Yeah, he's 17. He's underage, right? 17. Is it? He's not underage.
He's well. They won't release his name.
Ain't 16 or is it 18?
Is he a white boy? I'm just curious, because when it's a black boy, they're quick, fast to release pictures and names. So I'm a little bit curious as to what colour he is.
Yeah, no, it's a black boy.
He is?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Well, why? Thing is, I get the whole thing about the age, but he's done a horrible,
Heinous act.
and also an adult thing. If you've done an adult thing, then your privileges as being a 17-year-old, your name should be spread everywhere.
100%. I mean, there was about 7 people that were put out on social media. I did see. There was one boy that was put out, and they put his name out, and then in the comments it was like, no, that's not the guy. So, could you imagine?
This is why I'm glad I'm not a road anymore, man. Like, I don't want to be mistaken for nothing. I don't want my name being rung up for nothing.
Right.
Like nothing.
Right.
You ain't seen me. Like
Right.
Right, let's get off this topic, man, because you know it's a bit of a Debbie Downer. But like I said,
Papa came in and it's just all down, isn't it? Shit.
thoughts and prayers to everybody involved, man. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna move on. Should we talk about Russell Brand?
Let's talk about him, man. Let's talk about it.
Big man Russ.
I mean,
hello, London. I'm Russell Brand.
I mean,
and I like sex.
Inside of you. Remember that song? On that, what was that? Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
I don't know.
I remember that. Yeah.
Inside of you.
You know what, right?
I was shooting up all type of love custard, boy.
I wasn't surprised when this news broke.
No, I wasn't surprised either.
It wasn't news.
It's like
he's admitted it from years ago. I used to do the rounds. That's what that was his thing. That was his thing.
Yeah, it's like, okay. Okay,
Just
like
turn us into a Me Too out of what? But you know what it is?
The thing is, the only thing I have an issue with,
Go on.
right, is obviously he was with a 16-year-old and it was legal at the time. Because the legal limit to have sex is 16, which to me is insane.
Still young.
And also,
How old was he at the time?
he was well into his 30s.
What?
Yeah.
He might have been 33, bro.
Well, saying that.
Look it up, man.
Saying that, he has got a 33 tattoo on his left wrist. has got. He's always been controlled opposition because he gives you the truth from the conspiracy theorists. I think he's going through his rituals at the moment.
Well, that's what I was thinking when I saw this, because it's a bit weird how he was so outspoken and they thought, yeah, we're gonna get you now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But whatever. But my thing is, the law needs to change because it is legal. 16 is legal. So in the eyes of the law,
that's because we've got a country run by paedophiles.
100%,
Of course.
100%. No, namely,
My taxes
Prince
will go up
Andrew.
now.
Prince Andrew, nobody's talking about still. Prince Andrew.
Yeah. Who from BBC?
I was talking about Prince Andrew, bruv. Why are we not talking about Prince Andrew?
Schofield.
You know?
What do you mean? Prince Andrew didn't do anything.
Okay, yeah, because he just
No,
paid money.
listen. You can't talk about that until what year?
2065.
No, yeah. Oh yeah, he's gagged it. He's gagged us, isn't it?
Yeah, he didn't do nothing. That's why we can't talk about
Prince
it.
Andrew didn't do nothing.
Piece of shit, blood. You'll find all this out when you die.
You royal asshole.
My thing is what can a 30-odd-year-old man get from a 16-year-old? Realistically, right?
That's paedophilia, man.
It is.
It is.
It's disgusting.
That's paedophilia.
I don't care what the law says, right? And to be honest, I think that law applies to maybe a 16 and an 18-year-old.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
I don't think it applies to a 16 and a 30-year-old.
Yeah,
That's
no
like,
way. That's half the
it's
age.
crazy to me.
That's mental.
Like, there's so many things that run through my head when I thought about this scenario. And I remember discussing this with Susanna. I was like, this is just crazy. And the crazy thing that comes to me, right, is I'm a big ass man.
8 for 8.
What is a 16-year-old girl going to do for me? Take your virgin ass and go read a book. Go away.
Do your nails or something.
I don't understand men that do this kind of stuff. Because it's like, what, are you afraid of a woman? Like, are you afraid of a MILF?
Wait. So what's the story of him and the 16-year-old? How did that happen?
Well, that's all consensual. So basically, you know, they met. He used to have her picked up from school.
What?
Yeah, she's 16, still in school, bro.
Picked up from school.
Yeah, but and there's a story where I think the driver actually begged her not to go in there because he's like, you know, you're too young. I think she probably reminded him of his daughter. And there is a story going around where she's actually said, yeah, the driver was saying to her, and she didn't realise what it was. And obviously, she sat back now over the years and thought, actually, you groomed me. But his get out clause is, no, I didn't. It was legal.
Yeah.
And you can't argue with him there because the law, and don't get me wrong,
man.
don't get me wrong. Yes, it's legal, but it's still disgusting.
Yeah.
Right? It's still disgusting. It's simple as that. I have a 20-year-old daughter, and to be honest, sometimes the conversation is just like, it hurts my ears. So I could imagine trying to date a 20-year-old, bro. I'd fucking lose it. Like, I have to deal with my child because she's my child. You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't understand men. And he's not the only one. There's plenty of men, black, white, Chinese, whatever, right? They do this.
Just a man at the moment.
And they hide under the guise of legal 16. I think the legal limit needs to be raised.
It has to be
Has
raised,
to be
man.
raised, man. Has to be raised.
I do personally.
But it's never going to be raised because, like I said, man, the paedophiles are running the country.
Yep.
It ain't going to be raised.
You know what?
You
might be
know
onto
what?
something.
That's, like a 14.
Especially to protect certain people.
Yeah, maps.
Yeah. If you dropped it, you'll be able to read Prince Andrew's dossier then. Because it'll be legal.
Yeah. You're right.
Not that Prince Andrew did anything, did you, Prince Andrew?
Andy.
How's Epstein?
I just, Russell's just, yeah. I mean, to me, it's no surprise.
I'm not surprised.
No, it's not a surprise.
And I just don't understand why it's taken this long.
I saw a documentary on Channel 4, I think, the day that it come out, I think. And I think it was Did it come out the day that we done pod? Because I remember getting back home late.
On Channel 4.
Yeah,
Channel
yeah.
4 Demand. Yeah, still
Yeah.
there. Yeah, yeah.
And I watched it, and I was half asleep watching it. And I just thought, yeah, but this is old news. man.
Exactly. And you know what
I knew
happens? We know what's happened now. It's just open the floodgates for everyone to come say, yeah, he touched my leg and it was appropriate and I fell away. Everyone is coming out. All the women are coming out saying some stuff.
Yep.
It's just
crazy.
It's mad.
It's just repeat the same stuff with any other celebrity back in the day.
But like, anyway, I think with him, it's more of a thing where he was obviously the stuff that he was saying, a lot of the stuff like the conspiracy theorists stuff, critical thinking stuff, and everything, saying very clever things about the government and everything. For me, he's a controlled agent, just like what's his name, Andrew Tate, and what's the other guy, David Icke, people like that. What's that other one from America? The big mouth one. The little angry guy.
The fat one.
Yeah, the conspiracy theorist guy.
From was he the one that had to pay out nearly $1 billion $1 billion?
Yeah, what's his name?
I forgot his name.
Alex Jones.
Yeah, Alex Jones. Yeah, him.
My
They're all.
gosh.
I remember Russell Brand was asked about his 33 tattoo, and he's like, "I'm not in the Illuminati. I'm not. Just because I've got a 33 on my arm, it doesn't mean I'm in the Illuminati." And I was like,
I just like sex.
I just
inside of you.
I bet he was playing some Steven Seagal while he's doing it. The banana.
I still ain't got over that song, I still ain't got over that song.
Shout out Patra.
Oh man, I just think personally the legal age limit in Britain needs to change, man, because we're looking awfully funny out here, man.
Do you know what? We need to seriously push for it to go up, because that's a good shout for Musa, man. It's definitely going to go down.
Yeah.
It's definitely, and that is, I can't be having it going down.
Brother, 16 is a teenager.
Cannot
A
be having it
19-year-old is
go
a
down.
teenager.
But, we all got daughters, young
I
daughters.
just think, my thing is, I just don't understand, right? If you're going to keep the legal age limit, then there has to be a caveat. So this is legal only between the ages of 16 to 19, let's say.
Yeah, because at the moment right now, an 80-year-old man and a 16-year-old is legal.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
Freaking disgusting.
There has to be a caveat somewhere, right? But even that sounds weird what I'm saying, because they're not going to change it. They're either going to go lower or it's going to stay the same.
Yeah.
But I just think men in general that seek out these little girls, they cannot offer you nothing. They've barely got a credit score. They don't have a credit score. Like, what are they going to offer you? Like,
Marcus Houston comes to mind again.
Well, you know what? With him, he lived in it. He married her. They've got kids.
Yeah.
I can't say nothing now, man. It's like...
He found conversation.
It's disgusting. It is. And it does change my views on a lot of his music.
Well, he's Jehovah's Witness, isn't it? So...
Oh, you got to put it on their doorstep.
With the JWs,
you really got to put it on the JW's doorstep.
Don't come to my yard.
Wow.
You don't want them uncles knocking on your door.
I remember I had one a few years ago. But this is when I was...
Is Chris Samuels there?
When I found...
I was listening to Don't Get Offended on Apple Music.
They can't come to me, man. I'll tell them, man.
And he insulted my community.
So, for one, the letter J was invented 500 years ago. So what you're following is squashed. That's done. It's done.
Oh god.
I mean, it's we live in a sick world, man.
It's gonna get sicker. You understand this?
Yeah.
I'm just living on that. Sicker.
I'm living on the outskirts now, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to be a part of nothing.
Same.
I'm just living on the outskirts, doing my thing.
Walking this dog.
Don't involve me.
Drinking his wine.
Nothing.
You will never see John and Bo again.
You know what I mean? Some things I hear sometimes, I'm like, Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? So it's like, nah. Nah, this world, man, this system, everything's just messed up, man. But I think the legal age limit for sex needs to be raised to 21.
Yeah.
Straight. I know we sound like hypocrites because I lost my virginity early, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, now as a parent and but you got to remember as well, we grew up 80s, 90s. Different.
Different
and
times.
now, you know, you're seeing the madness. And this madness was always here. Yeah. Always here.
Just heightened with the phone.
Yeah.
But they've got it, they've got it at the touch of a button.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They could see it. We had to go into newsagents and think about, contemplate on raising your hand up high onto the shelf.
Or you just pick up pick up the Mirror and the Daily Sport together. You just pay for the Mirror. That was stealing from you. Walk out with the Mirror, throw the Mirror away. Daily, what was it? Daily Sport, innit?
Yeah, man.
Oh, Daily Sport was, that was
Oh,
bad.
Daily Sport was
Daily Sport was-
disgusting. man. I remember. I remember when I went there and I picked up a newspaper. I bought myself, those little, the refresher bars.
Yeah.
10p.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it had this woman said, "Oh, I had sex with Prince 150 times in one day." I was like, "Raw." Like big jugs and also like double J's. It's great. I went to all boys school, so we all took turns. We'd be like 1, 2, and then put it in the mirror. Yeah, I just want to get my mirror for like my mum.
Just
Come home.
Go.
They'd be like, "Mum, I'm going to bed now. Good night."
Oh man.
And then I have my little, my little nightlight, the little top of the tank engine nightlight.
Yeah.
Switch that on. Be like, raw. I remember the first time I looked at it, it's like, raw, this looks like a kebab.
I can still name them. I think the main woman was what? Sam Fox.
Lindsay Dawn
And
McKenzie.
Lindsay Dawn McKenzie and Linda
I
Lasardi.
remember Lindsay Dawn McKenzie.
Yep. And Linda Lasardi, is it?
Linda must,
Yeah.
Yeah,
She-
the brunette one.
Yeah, she stopped doing it for a while.
I know, it was like
afterwards.
dead, man.
big up Lindsay, man. She made my childhood very, very interesting.
And then there was Jordan.
No, that's when it was dead, man.
No. When Jordan came out, it was, but the decline went.
Yeah,
no.
she
But
was
when
like
she came out, it was good
Kelly
stuff.
Brooks.
Oh, Kelly Brook, yeah,
Yeah.
milfing it out.
Let's just move on.
Just one thing. Remember that there was a movie that she done?
Who, Kelly Brook?
Yeah, she done a movie. I remember.
What
Yeah.
movie?
With Jason Statham and Antonio Banderas, I think.
What?
It was like,
I think she done more than one movie. Oh, what was it about? Was it?
you just saw all of her, man,
Okay.
in this film.
I can't remember.
She's getting rooted out in
Kelly
the
Brook?
sea. Yeah, man.
Well, really?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
What
but
film was
it
this?
was softcore, wasn't it?
Yeah, but like back in the day, that was like,
That was a one. Yeah,
Kelly
yeah.
Brook, man.
I like
Yeah,
Kelly
man.
Brook.
Softcore, man. Always long. Softcore.
Melinda Messenger.
Oh yeah, Melinda Messenger.
Yeah, I remember
She
her.
was she was like up there, like she was
Yeah,
one of
she
the top.
only did like this the page 3. She didn't do like the Daily Sport.
When did page 3 stop? You know what I mean?
You know what?
When did that stop?
Let me just Google it because it was recent. You know, it weren't like
It was over like the past 10 years.
Well,
I think
still
it
it
stopped.
was still going.
Yeah.
Right now, if you buy the Sun, you go page 3, you probably see something about, I don't know, you let or some shit.
He's right. He's right. He's not lying. He's not lying. Why is it saying why I'm a robot? Like, what's this, man? Get this off here, man.
CEO's listening, man.
Right, here we go. So, 20th of January 2023, The Sun quietly published what many believe to be its last nude model on Friday, January 16th. On Tuesday, The Times, another murder.
What, this year?
No, 2015.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is there a reason as to why they stopped it? Like, did like feminists start losing their
no,
minds?
it would have been. It would have been.
Probably, yeah. It's you know.
If you really think about it, it's not really right, is it?
Why was page 3 stopped? She launched an online petition in August, which asked the Sun editor Dominic Mohan to remove topless models from page 3 on the basis that they were deemed women perpetuating sexism and damaging girls and women's body image.
Definitely. I listen. I agree. I think as obviously when you get older, and when you got daughters as well.
Yeah, but in the outskirts of things, I don't. No, seriously, real stuff. Like they want to ban that and grid girls and ring card girls, but they promote the hell out of OnlyFans.
Yeah, but then they need to shut that down.
They've even got OnlyFans banners.
They're never shutting that down, bro.
They're never gonna shut that down.
But that's what they need to shut down then.
That's a smart move though, because I don't think they want the new woman on there. Because you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The new type of woman.
Yeah.
That was gonna be a beef with them, innit? But they're gonna want to be on there.
What do you mean new taboo? Oh, no.
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah. It's true. Could you imagine? Man's meat and sausage would just be out on your paper and you can't read it. It's a woman. Wow. That's the pansexual, this sexual, that sexual.
I feel sorry for that guy. Have you watched it yet, man? At first time, have you been watching it, man? Hey,
I'll be watching. No,
next
topic.
topic.
I'll be watching.
Where we going?
I've been
watching that.
You watching it?
Yeah.
Ella, man, she's up. Anyway,
I was gonna text the group, right? I got caught up in reality TV shit, right?
Yeah.
For 2 weeks, I was invested in My Mum, Your Dad.
Yeah, I was watching a bit of that
I
as well.
was caught up. I was
on ITV.
We've got it all recorded.
Yeah.
So it's there to watch.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was a proper twist at the
Yeah.
beginning where they got all the kids be like trying to watch them. That was different. I haven't seen all of it though. I've been engulfed in Married at First Sight. And Love is Blind is out as well now.
Yeah,
Like,
I see. Love
and
is
also
Blind, so-
Blue Therapy. Remember Blue Therapy that was on
Yeah,
YouTube?
you say, yeah.
Now it's on Channel 4 now.
Yeah,
So
they
we've
brought
got
it
quite
in
a lot of shit to watch on TV.
So what's
now.
going on with this Married at First Sight?
Oh, where do I start? So there's a mixed race guy called Nathaniel. He's pansexual. From what I understand, pansexual they fall in love with the person.
Nah, he wants
Yeah,
to.
but I'm just explaining what
right.
it is. Like, the whole pansexual thing, they fall in love with the personality before they get to the physical one. Apparently, what happened was he spoke to the producers and the directors of the show. Says, I specifically don't want a girl or anyone who is in the sex industry or is not a good person, basically. And they hooked up with this particular person. They thought because he was pansexual, he just wants someone with a good personality. Let's put a trans woman.
And he wanted if they're a woman, then they have to be a masculine woman.
A masculine woman, yeah.
Well,
But this person, but this person's coming now.
wait, hold on. Just stop me right there.
Go for
right?
it. All right.
He wants a woman and she has to be masculine.
Yeah.
No, if it's a woman.
If it's
Okay.
a woman,
if it's a man, they've got to be a man. If
Yeah.
it's a woman, then they have to be a masculine woman.
Yeah, this is what he likes, isn't it? This is his thing.
Continue. I'm taking this information
Right.
before I form my opinion.
So obviously, they go through the whole ceremony. He's at the front, and then the bride walks, and then they meet each other for the first
Right.
time. Yeah, and he must have just thought that person was actually a full-blown
him.
woman. Yeah, they found out later on that he's actually trans.
The woman's
No,
a trans.
But I thought he said that the producers told him that.
Sorry. The producers told him, no, this is an opportunity for her to tell her story because they just want to align themselves with LGBT and just all that virtual signaling and stuff. They want to tell her story. Completely disregarded him.
They told him that he's going to be with a trans.
Yeah,
They told him.
and he didn't want to.
Yeah.
He didn't want to, but he just rolled with it. But he didn't want to at all. He was going to pull out of it. Apparently, he has now. But like the way how this person is carrying on, just
Trans.
ratchet and nasty. I'm
And
like,
he's a trans.
yeah. Like the actual person he's married to is
And she's
actually
carrying on.
Just. Would you say masculine? In a way, she was a bit, wasn't she? She was.
I wouldn't say masculine. I'd say
Very rude, very abrupt, very sexualized.
I think his issue was more off camera. She's something different.
Yeah, and when the
on
cameras come
camera's
on,
rolling and
yeah.
she plays up to the cameras, so
Yeah.
it's like
it's
not the right person for him.
exactly, and it just becomes a nasty person. And man, he was saying about how in the first day, I usually sleep with someone on the first day, but then like she was like. Nothing was happening. He thought that didn't actually, he wasn't even like attracted to her. But he's trying to explain, I'm pansexual. I got to be invested into your personality. I couldn't care about you, but your personality I got to gel with first. I'm just not there yet.
So Okay, let's start with the pansexual part. So pansexual means you fall in love with
The personality,
of the person.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So it don't matter what it is.
Yeah. So in retrospect, it shouldn't care whether he's trans or not.
So he's just bisexual then.
Exactly.
So why are we saying pan? Like he's just bisexual.
I think I personally.
Why have we
think,
got all these new names?
All these
man?
new names, asexual.
I think from what he likes, he sounds like he just likes men.
Well, if you want a
that's-
masculine woman, like,
But in retrospect, if he's saying he likes men, he's basically got one.
Yeah, if he likes men, he likes men. That's it.
but it's a funny requirement to say, I want a woman and she has to be masculine.
I think he's got a man who's trying to look like a woman.
Oh, that's tricky there.
So then that's probably where he's
Yeah,
like.
but it's now got a bit horrible now. I mean, spoiler alert, like that Ella's actually gone and slept with someone else.
Yeah,
now.
I heard.
Cheated on us.
But who with someone else?
I think I know who it is, man.
I'm trying to work out who it is.
Do you know who I think it is? You know the girl who said she falls in love very, very quickly and it's been smooching all the time throughout the whole episode.
The universe guy.
Yeah, the spiritual
the
guy.
whole
It's him.
energy.
It's that
Is
guy.
it? I
Yeah,
thought
with
it was
all the tattoos.
Yeah. That's what I said that to my missus straight away. I bet it's that guy because I think we heard about it. I think just before that episode, and when I saw that guy, I thought I bet he's the guy that she's falling for.
Yeah. And moving on to Portia.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Who's Portia?
Do you want to take this one, bro?
Do you know what? I didn't watch the last episode.
Hold on, let me
do I
what's
need
this called? Married at First Sight.
Married at First Sight UK. Yeah.
But me personally, I just think I think it's best for you to explain it. But I just think that she's just taking it too far now.
She's an actress, bro.
She's taking it.
She's
too far.
a complete actress
But
with a moon crater face.
But
bruv.
don't get me wrong. The 40-year-old guy, he's 40 years old. Yeah, and he's still going out.
DJing at 5 o'clock. So basically, bro, like this guy, his name is Terrence. He's a DJ. Yeah, he's 40 years old, 3 kids, and he's still DJing up like 5 o'clock in the morning. This girl Portia, she's she's a bit of a princess, isn't she? Really, isn't she?
Yeah, she goes to bed by 11.
Goes to bed by 11. She's got a son as well. And
She's not a bad thing to be.
yeah, not a bad thing. But I think they got into a little dispute at dinner, and then she was basically asking for a spoon to scoop up some cream or something, and then she was like, "Oh, I've got a spoon," and he goes, "Yeah, I got a spoon here," and she goes, "No, I don't want it," and then he called her childish. She lost her shit because he had called her childish. Why is that a problem? Why is that a problem to call a woman childish if they are behaving like a child?
What's the word she'll use? Passive aggressive. She'll say that he's being passive aggressive.
But she's so and he's just calm like, oh, this is long.
No, but I don't think. Do you know what I think? I think there's two sides to this story. Right? I think the way that he is doesn't help her reaction. I think her reaction is overreacted.
Yeah.
But I think the way that he's 40 years old. He's still going out clubbing because he does use the whole DJing thing and everything. But he hasn't grasped that whole I'm 40 years old.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I should be trying to settle down.
Chill
Well,
out
if I'm
now.
trying to settle down, then maybe I've got to change the way that I do things. Maybe I've got to change because she asked him a question about has he cheated, and he's like, yeah, like plenty of times, kind of thing. And she's like,
And
you know,
she's on the back foot already.
yeah,
obviously.
she's like not happy with that. But it's like even the way that he says things, it's like he feels that he's 20 years old. Or a teenager.
So
like
he's
stuck in a
possibly
teenager's body.
he's emotionally immature.
Yes, definitely. And I think he needs to grow up. He needs to, before he went on that show, he should have grown up a bit more. He should have matured a bit more before going on that show. Because for me, I just look at him and think, bruv, you need to grow up. Seriously, you need to grow. If you've got 3 kids, you're meant to be a role model for them. At your age, there's a certain cut-off point where we need to stop doing certain things.
Of course.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there was a certain I was an actor for a long time. There's a certain cut-off point where I have to stop acting.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And you know, start doing something real.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? To support my family. Unless I was already like a well-established actor I'm in big broadcasts and everything, this, that, and the other, and that. I have to stop. Do you know what I mean? I have to stop that.
And the way how he was talking is like he ain't looking to stop nowhere near
No,
anytime
because
soon.
he's looking to. You could see a part of him, and not being bad mind or anything, but I feel that he feels that he's gonna get. He can come off this and probably
bare
get with,
bookings,
bare
next
girl and
Yeah,
blah
yeah.
blah blah. He's not serious about.
Yeah, I think he's
whole thing.
I think he's emotionally immature. I think she is a complete actress and an overreactor. Not to say that I don't sympathize for why she feels the way how she feels, but even just her facial expression and her physical, bro, it's like, oh man, you really are milking this shit to the camera, milking the cows, just going in, bro. And I'm thinking, if you were cute, then I'd be like, I sympathize with you. But man, she got bare craters on her face, man. It's like the moon, like dark side of the moon. And the makeup and the moon. I'm sorry.
Hold on, let's have a look.
I'm sorry. I don't know whether I don't want this to be an attack on black women or anything. I really don't want to go down there, man. But why is it? Why is it that? It's not even just that. Remember Whitney in Love Island?
Yeah.
Why is it that their face look like? I don't know, like a galaxy caramel, like a galaxy caramel skin,
not matching.
and her neck looks like Nutella, bruv.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Why is that? What's the problem with the makeup things when it comes to our women? Why do they do that? I have to ask a question, bro, because I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it, bro. Nutella neck. But it bothers me, bro.
It's not all of.
I know it's not all, but it bothers me because why is it so
trying to
many
clean
women
it up.
so many who come onto TV, they do that, and it just looks so like, bruv, come on, man. Unless let it be the same complexion as your face, please. You know what I mean?
You know what? Yeah. I mean,
It's just annoying to look at.
we've got a friend who's white. And white people also do it. They fade. Yeah. I mean, they some of their skin's orange, and then their neck's just like pasty white.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
know other people do it too.
blend
yeah.
your makeup in. You know what I mean?
That's all I ask for. I'm not insulting. I'm just all I ask for, bruv. Just get the brush, just powder it down, and everything will be fine. You know what I mean? Coordination.
I just yeah. I'm not sure.
But you know what? When you watch it, you see what I mean.
Yeah.
Message me when you
I'll
watch
watch
it.
it.
You'll be like, oh, Colin, yeah, I get what you mean now.
What's the next topic?
But anyway, guys, Married at First Sight is wicked. What about Love Is Blind? Have you been watching that as well? Love Is Blind.
No. It's
I can't get
ready,
into
it's
it.
ready to watch.
I can't get into it this season. You know,
How many episodes you watch?
Von's watched like 4, and I've slept through 2.
Yeah. Well,
I can't get into it.
all right, next topic.
Yeah, let's get out of here, man. Well, we're not going too far. Should we discuss the incident that happened in the Peckham hair shop?
Oh yeah,
Oh boy.
that happened the day after.
Oh my
Yeah, that's
god.
spotted.
Yeah.
One day after. Yeah.
So we saw the woman. You know, the guy grabbed her by her neck.
Wasn't she stealing something?
No, she.
What's the actual? Because I've heard so many stories.
She wanted to return her goods and get her money back.
Yeah.
However, on his receipt that he's been handing out, it says we don't do refunds. We do a return policy though. No refunds.
Fine.
So you can exchange for something else in the shop.
Yeah.
I don't think she wanted to do that. And
So she didn't want to abide by the rules. Carry on.
it escalated a bit. And then there's a couple videos I've seen.
Yeah.
I saw the first one where he was grabbing her.
Which is the main one that went
And
out
then-
and circulated and got people riled up
Yeah. And
without
then
watching the rest of it.
I saw the beginning part of the video.
Yeah.
How did that look?
She put hands on him first.
She did.
And
Okay.
it escalated from there. Now, apparently, according to
Not even to mention that she tried to. She felt that she could take some stuff herself, and leave the shop. Where he was looking at, like, he knew he could see what she was doing, which he positioned himself at the door. Now, I think his mistake that he made,
shouldn't have grabbed her up.
No, regardless of the grabbing and everything, I think the mistake that he made is that there's no. When I worked when I was younger, I worked in Curry's, and we had a security guard, and whenever people were stealing, I don't know why we had a security guard, because the security guard would call for me to come and try and get the guys and that.
What did he call you for? It'd be paid. Never mind. Carry on.
So I was younger, more athletic at that time, so I would chase after the people and bring them back, and would take them to the back, and at that time, allegedly, could rough them up a little bit at that time, and even the police were like, because those were those days, innit? Back then, do you know what I mean?
Allegedly,
allegedly. But what I learned very quickly is that as soon as someone left, like, say for example, because I used to just fly off the blocks. Like, as soon as I get the call, I'm flying.
I think I saw you, because I worked at Toys R Us right next to you. I think I saw you run after someone once.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I saw it.
So what happened once is that someone was about to take a TV. As soon as they shouted for me and I started running after them, they hadn't left the shop. They just dropped the TV and they ran. So I still ran after them, pulled them all the way back to the shop, inside the shop, and held them there. Called the police. We called the police and everything, and the police came, and they said, they reviewed the CCTV, and they said, we're gonna have to let them go. I said, what? Yeah, but they were stealing. Yeah, but they didn't leave the shop with the goods. Yeah, but they were stealing. We caught them. Yeah, but they have to physically leave the shop with the goods for us to arrest them.
Loopholes, man.
You can't arrest them as soon as they leave the premises. Then with the goods,
but here's the question: when they were going out to the exit, were they rushing with the thing?
No, they're casual. They were casual. They're casual with their. So there would be like one. There was a woman once. She had a kid. She had a massive 32-inch TV underneath her dress. And she dropped it.
How was she gonna get out?
No, she was walking out casual. Because remember,
she had it underneath her.
Yeah, she had it underneath.
And the police are still not gonna put that as stealing.
No, because you have to leave the premises. So
she was stealing, bruv.
So what I had to do, I had to change everything. That's why you saw me running. After people, because I have to wait until they've gone out.
Yeah,
and then go after them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That makes no sense, bro.
Like, even one time, I remember there was one time I must have come back with one guy and his dad. Like, so I'm with him. I can't remember. I think it was a hi-fi that they had. So I'm carrying the hi-fi, carrying the guy back, and I've got his dad on my arm, like trying to pull me back. So I've got all three taking them back, but it was getting long because you have to wait until they've come out.
And also, it's not really your job because you're putting yourself in jeopardy.
Yeah.
So where's the security guard?
No, they were older guys. So it was just for me, it was just like,
something different to do, innit?
I was young and everything. Like, obviously, I'm putting myself in danger. I shouldn't have done that, and I don't recommend anyone doing that either. But the older guys, it was like furniture in it. Like, they were just, if they just want that presence of someone seeing a security guard and think, oh no,
as
I
a
shouldn't.
deterrent.
Yeah. But these guys, I mean, bless them, man. They're nice people, man. So I'm not gonna get onto them and everything. But I learned a few things by them not being able to do their job. But what I'm saying, back to this lady, if the guy let her walk out the shop with the goods, she could have got arrested for that. But she ain't walked out. She ain't committed any crime. Yes, she tried to, but she ain't committed a crime because she didn't leave the store. So obviously
That's a stupid loophole, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's the law, man.
That's a
It's
stupid
the law.
loophole.
Otherwise, you can't. It's like someone taking something from someone's yard. That's why. That's why if you kill someone in the yard, that's probably why you're the one who gets arrested.
Yeah.
If they're trying to steal something, because they ain't left with your goods yet, so they can't be prosecuted because they ain't committed no crime. How can you prove that they were gonna steal it? You know what I mean? There has to be that intent of you leaving once you've left, because you could just turn around and say no. I was gonna looking out for my friend outside.
But what if there were just change this one? Fair enough, they got to be off the premises. But what if they were actually running out, and you stopped them right at the automatic door?
Yeah, you can't.
Still, even if they're running, it's on camera.
They haven't come out of the premises.
Bullshit.
They ain't come out of the premises.
That's nonsense, man.
You know, the worst ones is when you get people thieving from sports stores because they generally fit, so you can't do nothing. I remember when I was working in Intersport, one guy tried to the trainers and ran out. It's just like, what do you want me to do? Like, I'm not chasing him. I'm not. It's just, you know what I mean? Like, I would never. I mean, I've seen it in Audi recently where people are taking legs of lamb and running out the shop, and the security guards just pretty much like that. Yeah. They don't intervene.
And leg of lamb has got a security tag on it, so when you go out, beep, 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 beep.
Take it and gone. Gone, man.
No, but I think the thing now is don't put yourself in danger. There's no point putting yourself in danger. You don't know what that person's carrying.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You don't know what that person's carrying. And back then, I was naive. I was very naive at that time, and obviously, I put myself in stupid situations. But you know, I've learned from that.
I just think with going back to this store thing. We were all in uproar about it. I say we, black community.
Yeah. Didn't they put like posters and stuff or shut it down and all this other stuff? And
my thing is, why is there not enough black stores selling this stuff? And the thing is, it's not like they don't know. It's not like they don't know, because someone said it on Twitter, and then they started listing the stores that are black owned in the area. So why are you not going there? Why are you going to this man? Because all of a sudden people have got stories about this man's shop. He's expensive. Da, da, da. Okay, cool. Why are you going there then? If it's expensive, don't go there. If he has a no refund policy and that doesn't suit with your needs,
then don't buy it.
Because they were saying, he broke some laws, trading standards. Okay, cool. He broke some law, right? But at the end of the day, right? That's his store.
That's his law. That's his rules. He's all right. He's well equipped in his rights to. He pays business rates. That's his store. That's his stock. That's his lights. That's his electrics. That's his heating. That's everything is owned by him.
I just think this is a classic example of us. Like, we're buying stuff that are for us from another race.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
Right. Make your own.
How does he know what a black person needs for their hair? How? This ain't even a racial point. He's Asian, she's black. What does he know?
Black economics. It's non-existent.
Yeah, but the thing is that...
Why are we not setting up our own shops and providing this service to the black people?
Do you know how much the hair industry is worth in this country?
Yeah, obviously, it's worth a lot, but...
2.5, is it 5.1 billion?
I don't know.
3.5? I can't remember the actual figure, but it's the billions, bro. There's an opportunity for our people to do that. So you can buy from black. They might like double the price. Yeah. But end of the day,
the thing is, this is what I'm saying. Buy from black. We should set up our own stuff.
Yeah, but who's doing it? You could say we should do it, but who's doing it? This is the issue.
You're right. Yeah, you're right, because there's zero organisation, and then we don't want to support each other.
And then the thing is what I didn't like is that when they were doing this whole protest afterwards, they were calling him a racist and calling him, and I'm like, really?
Everything is racist when it comes to us. Everything.
Really?
Where does race come into it? He's selling black products. He probably sells to like 100 black women every day. Where's the race? It's just bad. It's bad.
I mean, if he was racist, he probably would say black people are not allowed in the shop.
Okay, well you have a point. Would he have strangled her? But then let's flip it. If there was a black man in that shop and it was owned by a black man and she had hit him, what might have gone down?
Of course,
Of course, man.
The way that she was hitting him, and even afterwards,
I haven't seen that video.
Yeah,
the way she was hitting him, and
was
that.
going in.
I mean,
And she was begging for it to be recorded as well. Record it.
I heard
my
someone, and
gosh.
I don't agree. I don't agree with this. Yeah, but
The streets.
This is what the streets are saying.
I heard someone say that she was lucky that he just did that.
Yeah, I mean, she could have put him in a full Nelson.
This is what I'm saying. Like,
Figure four leg
you know what I mean? It's just me personally. I think stop buying. Like, set up our own shops, but nobody wants to do that.
It's too hard.
This is the issue. This is the issue. People say that we should do this, we should do that, but who's doing it? Who's setting it up? Then someone's going to set it up, and then when you set it up, do it as a chain.
Yeah.
But no one's doing it. They want to rally and protest. But for what? What's happened now?
Well, speaking of rallying,
what happened at the back of that rally and protest?
Nothing.
Is the shop still open
Nothing.
now? Is it open?
Yeah, I'll tell you what happened. The leader of the UK BLM got done for fraud.
What?
Yeah, she got done for fraud, man, and it's like
Done for fraud. You can't make this shit
My
up,
thing is,
What?
when we raised questions a couple of years, about a year, 2 years ago, we raised questions about BLM, but it was more Chris, and then we started slowly getting on side. We got called coons.
Of course.
But now, I mean,
Man, listen, if I'm a coon, I'm cooning my way I'm cooning myself all the way down to my new Ranger, mate.
BLM organizer who raised £30,000 in donation, which was supposed to go to young people, has pleaded guilty to fraud. Screaming white supremacy but stealing from you.
What? Screaming white supremacy? Oh, come on. We are the laughing joke of the world. We're the biggest cash cows, man. We keep the shade room constantly trending. That's all we're good for, bro. That's all we're good for. The shade room. Shade borough. Blacked. All of it, bro. That's all we're good for.
Allow blacks, man. Allow that, man. That's all right. Leave that one.
Fair. Shout out Jason Love, man.
But this is what I'm saying. It's you know what I mean? This is a classic example of us. Just we can't do right by us. Therefore, other races come in and take advantage. And it happened 500, 600, 700 years ago, longer. And it's happening again now, right? She's a BLM, supposed to be for Black Lives Matter. You're skimming off the top, love.
Even the one in America. Black Lives Matter. All they would do is just profit off black men's death, get all that money through white guilt, and then go put a house next to Justin Timberlake's house.
Live it up.
Just live it up. And now look, broke.
And this is what I'm saying. We're just unorganized. And it's a shame because we have such a power. We do. Like, we have such a power, but it's just not, it's run. You only have to look at music, for instance. It's run by a certain democrat of people.
Yeah.
Right? But the majority of the creative space is us, but we don't manage it.
Can't manage it right.
Right? And that's the problem. And someone comes in and they know we're disorganized. They're like, yeah, we'll deal with them. We'll give them, it might seem millions. But the thing is, if someone is cutting my check and I'm getting millions, then what are you getting?
They're getting billions and trillions.
But this is what I'm saying.
And
so
gazillions.
why are you getting all this of what I created? I want to know what you're getting. If I'm getting 4 million off an album I've done, let's just say, and you're cutting my check, what are you getting off me? Because I can't just be getting 4 million. Like
It's like what Chris Rock said. Shaq is rich. The white man that signs his check is wealthy.
yeah.
Rich and wealth. That's it.
It's crazy, man. What can we do? This is what it is, man. This is what it is.
She was wrong, basically.
Oh, she was
Well,
right.
what
I've
she
not seen
did.
her first video, but
The woman in the shop. Yeah, they were both wrong.
Yeah,
They were both
He
wrong.
shouldn't have put hands on her
No.
at all. She shouldn't have put hands on him.
No. Yeah,
and,
you're right.
And she shouldn't have tried to take this, the stuff. They could have dealt with it amicably, but it didn't go down that way.
No.
And then I think everyone else got the wrong end of the stick. I mean, watching one video, and not.
Well,
I mean,
there's
how
her story, his story, and then
yeah,
the
true.
CCTV. And that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is, man.
But then the thing is that people should feel like, those people that protested. I mean, have you watched the other footage of the videos? And are you then?
don't care.
That means you're condemning what she done. She condemning that she hit the guy and she tried to steal from his shop. Regardless of what his policies are, you still have to respect the shop. You chose to spend your money in that shop. Obviously, he had a policy. You don't go out and feel entitled to take what you want. It doesn't work like that. Again, whenever something happens as a black person goes out, one black person's action pretty much represents all of us.
Unfortunately, it's so annoying because we're not all the same.
No, we're not all the same, but that's the representation that we that's how it looks. It looks like we're being represented by this lady here, and she's gone and done this and tried to steal, and yet she's the one who they're protesting for. And I'm thinking, rah, that's shameful, man. Shameful. Like you should feel shame. So if you know the truth now, come out and apologize.
Yeah.
And say something, because now we're being looked at like, that we're a bunch of like stealers. But anyway, I'm done with her, man. Allow her. She should say sorry. He should say sorry and be done
That'll
with
be
it.
it, man.
Yeah.
That'll be it.
And
Right.
she'll probably still go and buy from him anyway.
of course,
She's probably there next week.
And
She
so
probably was there
everyone
yesterday.
protesting as well.
yeah, it was just day off. It was a day off work for them, innit? That's all.
Sometimes, man, I love my people, but I don't. It's just one of those things, man, isn't it, man? What can I do?
It's
man?
mad. I even saw like a clip of like a lady there with like 3 of her kids protesting. Kids are expected to be in school, man. The fuck.
Oh God, I love my people, but sometimes, man, I don't know. Right, man, let's do the last topic, man. You know what? I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna let one of you lot just take it. Yeah.
Oh, Tupac.
Oh, I forgot about that, but yeah. And Jada, like, what is she doing, man?
Who?
What
With
happened?
Jada, like.
Jada Pitt. Oh, she put a video out where she's dancing with him back in when
It
she was a
Will
kid.
Smith's birthday.
And
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, gosh.
it was Will Smith's birthday,
Yeah.
right? And I think Will said something. I don't know what he said. He said something, and then she puts out a video, completely ignores her husband's birthday of Tupac. Like, basically, she misses him, and it's like
She's just a gift that keeps on giving, bro.
your husband.
Yeah, but Tupac was a BFF, not.
It don't matter.
Tupac wasn't thug life,
Tupac's
man.
dead.
Is he?
Tupac, he's dead.
Is he?
Come on, man.
Gosh,
He's
no,
dead, bro.
That guy's dead, bro.
Nah,
He's
man.
he's dead and gone.
Listen. From that video that I saw, man, that guy was an actor. He weren't no thug life. He weren't none of that. No.
But anyway, let's get back
Just
to
on this topic,
yeah.
yeah.
Let's get back to the
But
topic.
why would she do that then?
I don't. Well, she's always
Are
loved
they still
Tupac.
together?
Hang on a minute. No. You know the video that they put out, the video that she put up of him dancing? It was Will Smith's music in the background.
Yeah,
playing.
yeah. She's just taking
this was-
dancing to like. You know what, right?
he's got-
This woman is an habitual line stepper. Like, she don't care.
Yeah.
She's constantly slapping her man in his face, and he keeps taking it.
I think we've already gone here, man. He's got more L's in his name than W's, man.
I just don't get it. But right, listen, what I wanted to touch on is did anyone see the alien they found in Mexico?
I heard about that as well, yeah. Bloody hell. Shit. He's got the dirtiest laugh in the world, isn't it?
They brought out this thing, man. It was some paper mache thing. It was like something I would have made when I was 5. You know in the school, did you ever do this project, right? They make you do paper mache in school.
Mate.
Yeah.
And they brought this out.
I'm crying.
And it was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck's going on here? That's not an alien. That's a paper mache child project.
Yeah.
You've stolen some kid from school's project and you've portrayed this on Sky News.
All over
It
the
was
world.
on Sky News. I'm sitting there thinking, nah. You know when you're looking at the sky, you're like, nah, this has to be a joke. Like someone, this is YouTube. 501 again. It's on Sky. 501, Sky News. 501, it's still Sky News. What is going on here? Like, there's a thing of, I know they do things in our faces, right? I know that, right?
yeah.
But that's taking the piss.
I think they want to push it.
No,
they want to push how far
that's-
they can push it.
That's taking the living piss.
It's a liberty.
Like,
It is a liberty. It is a liberty.
And look,
Here's an
lo and
alien.
behold, they
and they went like this. They went
look-
like this. They put went like that. They went. It's paper and mache.
they look similar to how they look in the films. You know?
I don't know what to say about that, bro.
When I saw it,
to
because the
say.
thing is, right, I've been looking. I've been obsessed lately with Antarctica. So I'm looking at it. I'm watching videos and this whatever. Then this thing came out.
Wait, what part of Antarctica are you talking beyond the ice walls?
Well,
Have you gone to the ice walls?
we don't know if they're looking beyond the ice walls, to be honest. But what they've said they've seen a pyramid there, and it's almost as big. Well, no, they're saying the circumference of it, like the parameter, is bigger than the Egyptian pyramids. So they're saying this proves there was life form there, like years ago.
Yeah, but if they're saying that, but pyramids are portals. They were portals.
Yeah,
So if they have found this, and
they found it out. They can't go there and dig it out because no one wants them to.
whatever they're saying they found in Antarctica, they found it a long time ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, what's it called? There's nothing that they haven't found. I think what is being uncovered, and obviously, you know, I'm a well-known and well-versed flat earther. But what people are saying is that beyond these ice walls now, what they're saying is that they've got different worlds, the Earth is much bigger beyond the ice walls.
Yeah.
So in terms of like when they're saying we're gonna go to space, yeah,
going beyond the
really
ice
they're
walls.
talking about the ice walls because you can't come out the firmament, can't do it. But what they're saying is that the ice walls are bigger. They've got lands and upon lands.
Well, yeah,
upon
they were
lands
saying, they were suggesting.
way out, and that they're controlling that, and they're keeping us in this little.
Yeah, because they were
little space.
suggesting that there was a rainforest there, right? There's suggestions. So then it's like, huh? Like, okay. And they're saying, basically, they've got enough information right now to tell us there was a civilization there. But they haven't gone over to dig or anything like that. It's all aerial views. That's all they've got. And when people visit Antarctica, you don't actually go, you go like on the outskirts.
You don't go deep in.
And it's crazy because this woman, she filmed it on her YouTube. She paid $15,000 to get a ferry, not a ferry, what would you call them?
Ship.
Yeah, like P&O, but it's a luxury one specifically for this trip. So you you take it from Argentina, which I never knew Argentina was like. It makes sense, but I just, you associate Argentina as a hot country.
Yeah.
But like Antarctica's pretty near to there, which is crazy.
Yeah, but if you look at the UN flag,
Yeah.
the UN flag is the flat Earth flag, like the circle and how the countries are spread on there. So you'll see that certain countries will be close to the ice walls.
Yeah.
So like even like you'll have wherever the bottom of Africa is probably about 10 times larger than what they actually make out. But it'll be, you'll have places where, it'll be a ring and you've got the ice walls around the ring. So wherever you're going to go, which is why you have like flights to, if you look on a normal map, right, you've got a lot of flights that end up in Dubai that have to go to Dubai first, and then you take another flight somewhere else. Connecting flights. If you look on a flat Earth map and you see where that direction is going, and when it goes to Dubai, it makes so much sense why you have to take that connected flight. Look on the UN. It's like that they're laughing in our faces because they know what the real world looks like. They know what the locations and how it's all mapped out. They know how it looks like. But I can imagine Argentina being close.
Yeah, it was. I mean, that shocked me because it was like, I didn't realize. So like, you go over there, and when you go onto the ice shores, what they get you to do on the ship is you wash your feet, your welly boots. You've got to wash them because you don't want it to contaminate anything when you go onto there.
Right.
So it's insane. It's like they don't want the life form contaminated. They don't want you contaminating nothing. So you go there and you only kind of venture like the equivalent of what we would consider a beach.
Yeah.
You would just venture around there. You won't go too far.
How do they know that is the Antarctica that they're talking about?
They don't.
I don't think it is.
So it could be South Pole, North Pole.
Because you got to go. The ice walls are where Antarctica. People have like got videos going to the ice walls and seeing how high these ice walls are.
Yeah,
and that. I don't know. I can't say. I haven't been.
But
there,
this is just a cruise package. So they don't. I suppose they don't have guides.
Yeah, and they're very expensive.
Yeah, 15,000.
I remember looking into it years ago, and they're very expensive.
Yeah, 15,000
To go there and be cold.
And you don't really she didn't, because the girl, she had a video, she was vlogging, and she didn't really do anything. And it's like for 15,000, like she went around in her canoe. They went around the ice bits in her canoe, and then she walked on the land. But it was like for 15,000, you ain't doing a lot.
That's got to be like having a fiver in your pocket and just releasing a fiver. All right, I'll go on that.
Yeah,
that's to them. That's what it's got to be.
Yeah.
There's another thing as well. Why you see like on the globe map, you see where America is.
Yeah.
You should be able to get a flight from America over the Pacific Ocean to go to China, right?
Yep.
But you can't. You have to go over the Atlantic Ocean.
You got to go the long
Yeah,
way.
Why are you going to go the long way?
Well, also, I didn't realize America and Russia
true.
are like super close.
Yeah,
because you can pick it up. You can cross over from where is it?
But look at Google a UN map. Look at a UN map.
Okay, hold on. It's crazy.
And look how the countries are laid out in a UN map.
Like it's laid out like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So around the ring, that's the ice walls. They're laughing in our faces. They're laughing. That's the UN, the United Nations map. That is the same map of the flat Earth. That's the same flat Earth map.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. What can I say, man? What can I say?
Maybe want to do some research myself. I might just spend a whole week looking at this.
Antarctica does fascinate me.
No, it fascinates me as well.
It does.
There's so many clues in movie Transformers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many of that in there.
if you're doing Antarctica, research Admiral Byrd,
All right.
because he's the one who
done it.
They done that whole mission of finding Antarctica, and but Admiral Byrd, research him, and I guarantee you, within a year, you'll be a flat earther.
All right, man. Probably won't, but okay.
No, now you're not going to because I said you will. And that's just being stubborn.
Right, listen, man, it's good to be back. We're back next week. This is Don't Get Offended, man. You know what I mean? And we're just here commenting on what's going on in the world. My name's John Alexander, man. Thanks for listening. I'm out.
Yes.
What? No more Himothy, no?
I totally forgot. You know, it's been so long.
So we don't need to do it, man.
No, man. I'm Himothy. 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 Acknowledge me, Chris. Acknowledge me.
He's Roman Reigns, bro.
Acknowledge me. I'm out.
Listen, everyone, I'm glad that we're back, and make sure you hit us up on our socials, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. What else we got? We got what's the other one as well, man? This is a bad promo for me to not remember.
X. It's not Twitter anymore.
Yeah,
it's
Twitter.
X. Yeah.
Twitter. No, it's Twitter, man. It's
Well,
always
X.
Twitter.
Yeah,
Because people still send a tweet. They don't send an X. They send a tweet.
Yeah.
Not yet. But yeah, like hit us up on that, and also for watch on YouTube as well. Great show. Good to be back. All praises to the Most High Yahuwah. I'm Chris Samuels. I'm out. See you next week.
And it's Mr. Colin Palmer, Mr. Burrito King. Thank you guys for locking in. Yes, it's good to be back. Ryan's back next week as well, right?
Yeah, should be.
So
Yeah.
all four of us here. Just leave you with one joke I do every week. Why not? We're back, man. Let's do this.
Wait, hold on. Did you see that thing I sent you with the girl trying the candy?
No.
Hold on, wait. Before
When did you send me that?
Hold on, wait. No, I'm gonna show it to you two now because it's hilarious. Right?
The last one you showed me was that was with Mr. Perfect throwing a rugby ball. What's that?
It is the most sourest candy in the world. Warning, not suitable for anyone under 8 years of age. Let's give them a go. This is how they look, guys. That looks so scary. What does it look like? It's made out of glass and concrete. Let's give it a go. Bismillah.
Watch. Watch.
I don't know how to describe it, yeah? It feels like there's like a metal rod at the back of my throat. Let's give it a go.
What is she doing?
Wow, the shit that people do on TikTok, man, is just fucking ridiculous.
She tried these sour sweets.
That's ridiculous, man.
I've been
Was she
laughing at
choking?
it. Actually, because it's so sour,
Yeah.
it just goes to your head. You should be like, when you have mustard,
Yeah.
sometimes it just bangs straight. Yeah.
Jesus.
What?
I was laughing at this for like a week straight.
Oh my gosh, man.
That is mental.
Go on, Colin. Sorry.
Nah, that's fine. I mean, you send me so much shit. I haven't seen that one yet.
I thought she was possessed by demons.
Yeah,
man.
that's what I thought. I thought she just brought, she must be 33, innit? I bought my blind friend a cheese grater for his birthday. He later told me it was the most violent book he ever read. Yeah, think about that one. I don't know. I'm out.
Oh, we're out. Next week. Peace.
Oh no.